No, yeah.
Could
no, I'm good.
I
Nope.
come without feeling my dick?
Guys are different.
That's the question.
Guys are different.
I think if I thought about it, I would. Because
You can.
have to understand.
But isn't
Wait,
it? But if you guys
can
think
you-
about something, can you?
Just did.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Just did.
But can you finish? So, like, what I'm saying is, like, if you wanted to, could you lay in bed, not touch yourself, just think about something and finish? All right, so we're gonna play this game, right? It's kind of like gonna be a round of
Would you rather?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn the card over. You're gonna look through your black cards and try to find the best.
Why don't we just do it like...
And then you speak your argument as to why that you chose what you chose.
give us your white cards. This is a black card game only.
I'm turning the card over. So basically, pick your poison, if you will.
I do some of these things already.
Lose all the pictures you've ever taken, or
I feel like all three of us should put it down in the pile.
yeah. All right, so lose all the pictures that you've ever taken, or never shower again. Have it feel like someone stepped on you when they step on your shadow. Ow. Or live the rest of your life without thumbs.
Ooh, the thumb thing would be hard. Because you'd be... you couldn't, like...
Okay, so
deli meat? You couldn't separate deli meat?
do you want to know what the silver lining to that is?
What?
You get people to do a lot more things for you. You can't do anything.
Yeah, you can.
You can't do most chores.
I'm sure there's somebody out there in the world with a chopped off thumb.
How are you gonna sweep?
Is there anything that's now
Like a sloth. Like a sloth. Like,
Right. I've never seen a sloth sweep, so
is there anything that's better now because you don't have thumbs?
a lot.
Like what?
Video games.
You can't play video games without thumbs?
Well, better without thumbs.
Yeah.
masturbating.
Yeah,
Thumb
that's
kind of
true.
gets in the way.
Yeah, because if you think about it, think of a sloth that doesn't have a thumb.
Okay.
So it's just constant. Like, yeah, you couldn't. I mean, you could still grip it, but it's not like a good grip.
You would just have to use two hands.
It'd just be all palm.
To
Two hands.
Yeah, you'd be like this.
thumbless.
Yeah.
So you'd have to like opposite of each other.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
So
makes
like
the cup.
they're clipping together.
You guys haven't done this already? Or, I mean...
Mine's not that
I'm
big.
sure you...
I have.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Well,
I see how that
masturbation with hers, but she doesn't need thumbs. She's not in it with like a
It literally
thumb.
gets in the way.
Yeah. You got to do the I love you
It-
backwards. Like upside down. I'm just
I
kidding.
love myself.
Yeah, you're like this.
It's a longer word, so it's like... it helps.
3 fingers. So it's just I love.
Again, is there anything in life that's now better because you don't have thumbs?
Okay, I thought I just answered that.
Nothing. Masturbation.
No, it's still with you.
That's my answer.
Yeah.
I can't speak for men.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yes,
hard.
you can.
But that's my answer.
Have an imagination.
No, that doesn't make any sense. My point is, we're talking about. I hate you. Anyway, what else?
I was thinking
Oh,
Yeah, I
swimming.
Okay.
But do they create drag?
No, but like now
You're not
it's like
smooth. It's one.
no. Yes, exactly. Now it's just one. You know what I mean? Whereas
That
like
would be creating the drag. Your thumb would be
Well,
creating
no one
drag.
swims like this.
What I'm saying, even if they swim like this, the water's still going
I
like
don't
this,
know how
as
to swim.
opposed to just look at that.
I never learned how to read.
I know, right? Hey, we're being off like a technical. Ask me when the last time I swam was.
Yeah, really. I
don't
haven't
know
been
how
in.
to swim.
I don't think I've been in a pool in like 3 years.
Well, gentlemen, technical
What was the other one? Have it feel like someone.
hypothesis of the
stepped on your
penis.
shadow. Stepped on you every time you stepped on your shadow. Now,
like it
does
hurt.
that mean that okay? So if someone steps on your head, it's like they're stepping
Yeah.
on your
On your
head.
actual head.
That would kill you.
Somebody-
You would die.
somebody's
You would
just
die right
stomping your
away.
head.
It would be so easy to kill you. Like,
True.
or trip you or break your knee. Like,
Never. Yeah. Your
And then
shadow. You break the shadow.
if the shadow
Is this
is
a
around noon,
giant that's stepping on you? Because
You're stepping on yourself, actually.
Like,
it's just one step. Like if
I stepped on your
my
head right now, you would die. You would die. I'd squish it like a little grape.
It just explodes.
I don't want to do that to you. And here's the thing. If your shadow, if it's like noon, you're stepping on your own shadow.
Everybody's indoors at noon.
So yeah, right. To avoid the self-inflicted injury.
Or it's just extra easy.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering,
Well, if you want to commit suicide,
is it only when people step on your shadow? Or is it like if a car passes through your shadow, then you get crunched?
That's a good.
Oh, all of a sudden you're
Twist.
standing there and like tire marks.
Tire marks on your stomach. That's terrible.
You shit out blood all of a sudden.
See,
Here we go. Back to poop.
Now, that's another thing
shit
too.
happens.
You could get somebody back. No,
Stop it.
you could get somebody back, take a shit, and in the shadow of the shit, somebody steps in the shit. Now they have shit on their shoes.
Does it like magically transfer shit onto your shoe?
Yeah, or the shoe just smells for no reason. There's nothing on it.
That would be weird.
That would
And
be
horrible. That would be torture. There's nothing on this.
yeah, like scrubbing away.
I've cleaned
You know how
this
you
bitch
would clean it? I feel like the way you clean it is by shining light on it. You know what I mean? Because you're like getting
That's
the
like
shadow.
the hose.
or
You're
burning
getting
them.
rid of the shadow.
Or if you
You're
grab
just
a
burning
hose.
Yeah. I had a pair of shoes that my cats peed on.
Smell.
Fucking assholes. I couldn't get it off.
It's like a moan.
I had to
smell,
throw them
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
I had to throw them away.
So
I think there's a trick though. You'd like white vinegar or something
There
like
is something that you can.
yeah, it's a vinegar is actually pretty.
that. And then it's like,
versatile.
well, now they smell like white vinegar. That's still not good.
I'd rather it smell like vinegar.
Hey, every time I'm around you, I'm like, man, I gotta taste some salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I could go for a Jimmy John sub with extra
Vinegar.
vinegar, oil. All right, so
Wow.
And
I'm
then
so
never
hungry
shower
right
next
now.
one,
again.
the next one, never shower again.
Well, your body naturally cleans itself.
Yeah.
Like,
What if you exert yourself one of these? I mean, ever? I know Maria's not into that,
I
but
wouldn't. Yeah,
there's
She's not into
things.
what?
There's things that just get you sweaty, and so like to never be able to shower again, you would have fucking stink lines and flies
but-
following you everywhere.
you technically only have to shower like every 7 days.
but this card is never.
Yeah, never again.
Never again.
So 20, 30, 40.
Imagine
years,
how
whatever you're
grimy
blessed
you would
with.
feel. Do you think after a while though you would? Okay, so does that mean you can't go swimming?
No, just
No?
as showering.
Yeah, well, it does.
Because
Yeah,
if you
it
go
does.
swimming,
See,
Go
but
out
then
in the
that's a cheat.
rain.
Then it wouldn't even matter. The
it would.
question wouldn't
You're
even
cheating.
count.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
You'll just smell like
Or
chlorine.
what if when you go swimming,
You bring shampoo.
it
with
no
you.
no no, it doesn't do anything to you,
Oh,
and you still smell.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you just take a bath? It says shower.
Oh, that's a cheap loophole, man. Is the essence
The essence,
the spirit of that
clean yourself.
the spirit of that card means you can't clean yourself, right?
It's like I don't give a shit. I found a loophole.
Stink lines
I'm taking
around.
a bath. Damn it.
Yeah, you just see it.
Well, that's the weakest card then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
That's the weakest card.
Well, and then
so,
the other weakest card is lose all the pictures you've ever taken.
I would lose all the pictures.
Yeah, it's
Like the other two, I could do.
like have somebody step on your
Yes,
shadow.
I'm not kidding. Yeah, because for me, I don't feel like that'd be a lot of injury. I would just
And have
probably walk around with an umbrella
So everybody's
to block the top half of me. So if somebody wanted to step on me, they'd only step on like.
so
my
you'd have
legs or
you would
feet or
have
something.
no
But they couldn't
thumbs.
do that. How would they do that?
so wait, would you be all like, no, don't step on my shadow? Would you be like warning people?
10 feet back.
If that was your life,
Yeah.
you know how crazy you would be? People would think you're so fucking crazy.
And you know what's crazy is that when you're saying that, I am envisioning me as a homeless person.
Homeless.
No,
Get
don't
back.
step on my shadow, get away!
Because of my next response was, I wouldn't have a job, but maybe I'd be making tips because people feel so.
I mean, that would happen. That would happen.
Yeah, the picture thing. It's like I lose them.
Right, I have the memories in my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any pictures of me when I was like younger I miss. I
don't
wish
either.
I wish I did.
Those actually got lost. That's what's funny. It's
Yeah,
like-
no, I just no one took pictures.
Yeah, I had very
Yeah.
few. I have 0 pictures with me and my dad.
So shuffling right past.
Shuffling. So then we each should pick a new one,
Well, let's pick from this and then
Yeah.
put it.
and then you got to pick one for those too.
All right. So did we decide though? What's the one?
I picked mine. I said I would
Dude,
I
live
would
without
get rid of
photos.
my photos.
No.
No. The question is, which one's the worst?
Yeah.
Getting rid of your photos
Or
is
the
the least.
shadow.
Is the shittiest, or I mean the
Least.
least.
Says who?
You would rather have no thumbs
That's what I'm saying. I would rather have no thumbs. Like
than lose all your photos.
That one is the only one that I think is least
Okay, so that's
than the photos.
okay, but which one's the worst?
Never shower again.
Really?
Yes. That's what I
For you,
said.
for
and I
you,
said
okay.
I would be okay with like the shadow and the for me
Okay, not
the never
showering
again.
What about you?
Nope.
I would be, the showering thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's like,
I win.
That was yours?
Yeah, that one was mine.
Okay.
I picked that one because I thought the same thing. That's
So
the
I
worst.
put all the 5. I put the ones we used here facing out. And then
So I
picked
picked from this end?
Can I
picked
get
that
another
part.
one?
You're
Did we
Pass
both
me one?
pick from this one?
No.
Because you're putting the ones we already used here.
correct.
Yeah.
So the one coming from the stack and what's in our hand.
But do we replace the
Yeah,
one in
that's
our
what I'm
hand?
doing. Replacing the one that
Give
we
me,
just
thank
used.
Oh, I thought you were
No.
cheating.
No.
Cheating at a
Oh,
game that
wow.
we're making up the own rules.
Right.
you. Well, I mean, I don't really understand what this is.
Ooh. Oh, what is this one?
I like the one that I...
Okay. What is this one, Nate?
Stick your head out the window, tongue out every time you go somewhere in a car.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I already put down my card.
What was the question? One more time.
All right.
Or what was the-
So this is the general consensus.
Okay.
Stick your head out the window, tongue out, every time you go somewhere in a car. That means any car.
Like a dog?
Like,
Yeah, like a dog.
So it means like winter.
Fuck you. I don't know if I got anything to top that. That would suck.
Just be like-
It's
you come back
raining
like-
and shit.
Yeah, you come back like in Dumb and Dumber, like snotsicles, and we're
hey,
there, man.
we gotta go. Can we walk? Because I don't want to. I don't want to go in a car.
We're
Can
going.
we-
Yeah, we're
Everywhere.
driving.
Could we do a bike?
Can we do a bike?
Yes. That's another loophole.
Just
That's the
Car.
same thing, though.
Right.
That's the same thing, though. Either way.
Yeah, you're still.
There's no
outside.
no. It's
Yeah,
just
but if you
out
do
the
a
window.
bike-
A bike doesn't have a window. I'm talking about technicalities here.
Yeah, but even a bike though, it's still shit's gonna hit your face.
I know, but you're not gonna look like a crazy person with your tongue out on the back of a bike.
Yeah.
Put it
People
face
are
down.
like, relax, dude.
This?
No, the one that you threw out. Put it face down.
Oh, face
I haven't read it. I don't know if
Oh, I didn't read it either, but
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
we're not
Okay.
supposed to know.
Sorry.
put it face down.
Face down.
Stop cheating, Nate.
I didn't.
Nate.
Nate.
Come here, Nate.
Nate.
Nate's new game hour.
Wow. That was like painful,
It
dude.
hurt. I couldn't think of anything. My brain was like, just get something out.
What are you doing?
Okay. So we know to stick your head out the window. Blah blah blah.
Okay. Stick your head out the window whenever
Have
you
fingers that don't work on touch screens.
Wow.
Always be sweaty. Isn't that Hector?
Always be sweating?
Sweaty.
Sweaty in general? Oh.
And then spit up a fur ball like a cat each time you cough.
Every time you cough? Oh,
yeah, every
shit.
time you cough.
Does that mean that an actual fur ball comes out of your throat?
Yeah,
like,
it's like slimy and. Have you just?
I was gonna have some beer, but now I don't really want.
Isn't that the gumball head?
It is.
Three
Hell of a
Floyds.
company.
Three Floyds, hell of a company.
Gumball head.
What would you pick, Maria? Come back to Earth.
I am. Hi.
Hi. Yes,
What?
you are.
What?
All right.
I am, comma, hi.
Tongue out the window.
Tongue out the window in every car.
But what I'm picking right now, the worst.
Yes, pick your worst.
Every time you cough, fur ball comes out. Always be sweaty. And have fingers that don't work on a touch screen.
I would say the head out the window.
I would say the touch screen. I'm okay with you eating a June
There's
bug.
touch screen gloves. Yes, I look like
They still
a special
don't. They
person.
still wouldn't work.
Yes, they would. It doesn't use your fingertip through the glove.
Yes, it does.
No, it.
Yeah, it does. You have to have contact.
But it's still your skin.
But they don't work on touchscreen, so it's like
because it's not skin on the gloves.
it's like
that's
putting a
making the
dead
touch screen
battery
work.
in a toy and hoping.
Would you be allowed to use your feet?
I mean, just as
You just
fingertips.
kick everything.
Hopefully, no one steps on your shadow.
You put the
Yeah.
phone on the
See, it
ground and
doesn't
you
say
like dial
anything.
with your
It
foot.
says have fingers that don't work on touchscreens.
So you could do
if I have
toes.
gloves on that have the touchscreens
But your fingers don't
on
work,
them.
so the gloves won't work.
What part of your fingers don't work is what I'm asking.
And obviously, the
You could
tip,
use your nose too.
just the tip.
I hate you.
What? You could use your nose.
Peck away.
I've done that. I've done that with my phone, like with my.
I've done
like,
that with my watch. When I have bags in my
Yeah.
hand and somebody's calling.
Yeah.
Never done that.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so fancy. Look at me. My name is Nate.
I just say answer phone. So, yeah, I do fingers that don't work on touchscreen.
Really?
I don't know. Always be sweaty. When I get sweaty, I turn up the air conditioning.
But you're still sweaty.
I know.
I
The cough ball, the hairball, I'm a smoker. I hack up a lung anyway. So it's,
You're like, I'm already there.
if it's hair, cool. I'll, be like, I'll go to the doctor.
I think the head out the window one.
Yeah?
You got me with the whole like it's winter time.
Suck.
I couldn't use a car in the winter.
No.
I know.
That's when you'd
I
want
would
to
have
use
to.
it most.
I'd have to jump on a train or something like that, and I think buses would qualify for cars, right? So you would have to figure out a way to stick your head out that window. What if it doesn't open? You have to. They kick you off.
Yeah.
You can't use a bus either.
That's-
So
Yeah, I just think that one's the worst.
whether hot or cold or rainy.
Yeah. Now that you think about it, there's other ways because you can always buy a stylus.
What if it's
for
like a
your
very
fingers.
tight?
That was my answer to that one.
Yeah, stylus.
But their fingers don't work.
Stylus.
You can hold your finger. You can
How
hold
do you know?
things.
But how do you know what? How do you know
'Cause the
that?
stylus
Doesn't
has a
say that it
rubber
can't
tip.
hold
See,
or it can.
The
Because
thing
they
is,
just don't work on touchscreens. You can't point. Your phone gone. Your iPad gone.
the thing about the hairball one, I don't cough that often.
Like,
Not me.
I'd be okay with it. Like I said, you should.
Yeah, I don't get.
I would just
sick
carry like
often.
napkins
I
in
don't cough
on my
often.
person at all
You would be
times.
single. You'd be like,
So
It's better than them knowing that it's a hairball. I'm okay with the sounds.
how big is this hairball?
it's like an average
What he
hairball.
this sound what he
What's
just,
an average?
What he just coughed up right now. That sounded like a really
'Cause
big one.
Okay, that's the thing, because you wouldn't be able to gauge it by a cat, because a cat's body mass is way smaller, so we would have to.
If you went on
like
that
our body
scale,
Yeah,
then
like a
we
cat
would cough
scale.
half of our body out.
Yeah, the skin from your back would go over your head.
You know what okay, so
The fur ball, I don't know. The fur ball, if it's to like our body mass,
I think it's the same ratio. It would have to be the same ratio,
That's
right?
disgusting.
It is disgusting.
That's disgusting. Now
think
you just made me rethink my fucking.
the answer, yeah.
Well, like
Good luck
I
trying to
guess we
find a
know who
date.
put that card
But
though.
I guess it's like negative. It's negative 50,000 degrees. If it's negative 50,000 degrees and you're sticking your head out the window, that'll
I
kill
think
you.
so.
That'll kill you.
Yeah, no, I just now now
No, it wouldn't kill you.
the
It doesn't kill a
hairball
cat.
is really gross though. Like if you're just thinking about it
Just
in
imagine
that sense.
if you have one little.
And what if you cough at like the worst time?
yeah, you're on a date.
But the
you just met.
but the sticking your head out
You
in
would be
winter,
single.
you'd have like icicles in your nose when you
All the time.
That would definitely not help your single
Your
status.
eyeball.
But
eyeballs would
always
freeze.
being sweaty is gross too.
Yeah, you'd be single
You
still.
would be
Well, we're
single.
not-
They'd be like,
Wouldn't
why are you
it be
always
worse
wet?
for
We're not
guys?
judging it based off of it's always like that for guys.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
We're
saying.
just sweaty beasts.
Sweating right now.
But always being sweaty, I think, would prevent you from hooking up with
Some girls
what
like it.
you want.
Some girls like it.
I
I
don't
mean-
know anyone.
Some girls like it.
I
You guys-
don't know
You
anyone.
guys start
then-
kissing, she just slips
Oh,
all the
is it?
time.
So it,
Oh, you can't even have sex because you're just slipping off of each other.
or that might help.
Yeah,
That's bro. What do you mean that might help?
go
You're not
down
going to be able
lower.
to do anything.
Okay,
Go
so
down-
so
go down lower.
That's kind of on the same scale as never being able to shower, because like you would sweat in the shower.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you would sweat in freezers. You would sweat
Right. That's
all the
that's
fucking time.
horrible.
God, could you imagine being in a freezer?
You can't
Yeah,
get
it is.
clean.
It is
At
just
that
like
point,
not
you
showering.
can't get clean.
And that was my pick last round. I could not do that. I could not be sweaty all the time. Especially for me, that is gross.
But
Like,
you didn't even
as
pick
a
that
woman,
one.
I didn't pick that
No,
one. But
I know.
I'm going through each card.
Okay.
As a woman, could you imagine like if you knew somebody that literally was
I don't
just
know.
Like
sweating
cleavage
all,
sweat.
Girls-
just all over,
Under
like
boob sweat.
Girls don't
No.
sweat that much, though, right?
that's
like,
not.
they glisten.
I rarely sweat,
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Women rarely sweat, so you don't see. Just like you said, men are like sweating gross
Men-
all the time. We're not.
women shimmer.
So if you guys saw us in that light, I'm pretty sure that would not.
And
be a
what's the
turn on.
volume? What's the volume of sweat? Like, is it like?
It just always be sweaty, so it had
Right
to be
there
something that you
where you
notice.
start
Not like just
sweating.
like I would say you're just always sweaty. Like I know people that it's not running down their face, but you could see
What-
it
but-
on their
okay,
forehead.
but
Their scalp
think
is
that's
wet. You
still-
could see it through like the lights, but it's not dripping. It's just
Glistening.
See, I think of it more as the dripping kind. Like
That's
you
what
just ran
I-
a fucking marathon. You got fucking.
that's how
That's
I read
sweaty.
it.
You know,
And
you're
that's why I'm
sweating.
saying I would everything I wear would be ruined.
Your fucking- your
and
shirt,
women care
no
about
white
that.
shirts anymore.
your hair would be fucking just weighed
Wet.
Yeah, I
down
couldn't
and
wear
just
white
like
at all.
wet and
Exactly. I could
Right.
never have my hair.
you could wear
styled.
like exactly.
Some men like that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Get all sweaty for you.
No.
Just imagine like
That means
two
my hair
bodies.
is in a ponytail all the time, and my whole scalp
you
is
work
just
with that?
wet.
Could
Like
you-
the ponytail is all dry, but everything else
No.
is just
Okay,
wet from
could-
sweat.
Could
Ponytails.
you work? Could you work with that though?
No.
Is there anything in life that you can do to make that still
no, and
work
that is
for you?
why I might make that
Ponytail is
'Cause
wet,
I-
but it's that skinny, wet, curly
exact
ponytail.
disgusting. exactly.
Kinda
Where,
like-
where the drop that's about to come down is
Sitting
not
there.
clear. It's like
Yeah.
like
It's like dippity-doo.
gray or
Yeah.
like
Cherry curl juice.
Okay. I think we might have a new winner.
Yeah.
And again,
But-
it's the simplest
But
one.
I don't. But I
right?
don't know if that's still. It's still. It's
hairball.
there.
Yeah.
It's there. It's there. But it's tied.
We could take the touchscreen thing because we know how to fix
yeah,
that.
the
That one's out.
touchscreen
Yeah.
one, whatever.
that wasn't for me.
There's a lot of pens that you can use. It would be annoying to have to keep finding that.
So
but
I'm out. That was my card.
that was your card.
No.
Okay.
I
You can't. That's still giving people.
I'm gonna go with stick my head out the window because
Still.
I keep thinking about the winter
But what if you lived in
and I
Florida?
can't do that. But
That might-
I'm assuming that I live here. because then
might
that's,
kill
That's
you.
the loophole. If it
What if it's hailing out?
also exactly and
But
also
your tongue's out. Your tongue's out though.
and also I probably would like die of cancer a lot sooner than anybody else.
okay.
All I'm doing
You're
is
just always
exactly-
sunscreen.
No,
Always
and,
sunscreen.
and I'm just inhaling
Noxious
exhaust.
fumes. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, your head's out the window all day with your mouth open.
I don't know. The always sweating.
But
It's
then the
gross,
fur
but
ball
I
though.
can't-
Just like
I
The
can't
fur
do that.
ball.
Like-
I would die alone.
because I'm picturing wringing out your clothes afterward. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that's the amount of sweat.
Or
And
like
I'm not
in-
talking about armpits and fucking. I'm talking about everything is sweating all the fucking time profusely. That seems like torture.
Your
That's
ball sack. Your
yes.
taint.
You take off your fucking chonies and you fucking wring them out. You know what I mean? Like
Been wet all day.
yeah.
Your underwear can never get dry.
What if you wear a pamper?
Like I said,
Super absorbent.
to me the
Poise.
hairball one.
Yes.
Yeah,
To me the hairball one. I don't get sick that often. I don't cough that often.
I do.
But
all three of these, I'd be dead.
if
I'd be dead single.
if every time that
alone.
I coughed it was a human sized proportional hairball,
Right.
proportional to cat hairball.
But imagine our proportionate hairball.
Hey, and how difficult would it be for you to get that out of your mouth? Because I'm pretty sure it'd be bigger.
They struggle.
So
cats struggle.
Your jaw would have to unlock like a snake.
It would be the size of a softball. You'd have a softball size hairball.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, but it's wet, squishy.
I don't know.
My final answer is head out the window.
I'd go sweaty. Sweaty's just
I think I'm gonna go sweaty.
the hairball. I'll just have to find someone who's into that.
I want to take a shower like every day, and I want it to mean something.
Your water bill would be the highest. You would just be in the shower all day.
I would have to live in a wetsuit. It would, and then after a while, it would be my own sweat. It would just be my own sweat in the fucking wetsuit.
That's so gross.
I'm telling you. That's how profusely
I'm just picturing
always
the end
be
of your day,
sweating.
you unzip and from here the
So who
sweat
put the
just gushes
sweaty?
out.
Who put sweaty out?
I'm gonna. Me personally, it's sweaty.
Sweaty.
I'm sticking with face out the window.
Okay.
Well, I'd pick sweaty.
Yeah. So it's 2 against 1. That's the winner.
Okay.
So who put that out?
Okay. But so wait. But see, here's the thing. I think the winner should go on to the next round.
Like knock us out?
Right. So that would be card A. So now we have to beat.
Oh, got it. And that's actually in the directions.
Is that the way it's supposed to be? Okay.
Oh, look at that. You actually did read them.
I did. It took me a minute to process it, understand it, and then be able to relay that information back to you guys.
It's been longer than a minute.
You're welcome.
All right. I think I got you guys.
All right. Good luck. Good luck.
All right. So what's beating always?
Who was always be sweating? Who was that?
You got to
No,
read.
that was you,
That
right?
was me.
Yeah.
So you read.
Is Ernie read? Oh, I read?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoever wins reads.
Well, then I should have read the last one.
Sorry.
I could have sold mine more. I tried.
Always be sweaty or have your clothes start to disappear after 1 hour of wearing them.
Okay.
That would suck.
Have all your clothes be two sizes too small.
Oh.
Even your underwear?
I'd have belly shirts like all the time. Be size small. You see my belly button.
I would have tube tops on.
Take 6 untrained dogs with you everywhere you go.
Jesus. Oh no. That's so embarrassing. What
And
like if
you
it's your
can't do
dog?
anything. Your life is over. That's worse than having a
If it's
kid.
your dog, wow.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go,
'cause-
if I want to go to the store, I can leave my kid at home
No.
and just go to the
But you
store.
gotta
gotta take
6 untrained dogs.
dogs.
Just shitting and pissing
Running
everywhere.
Just
fucking
following
humping
you.
people's legs.
Yeah.
Oh
Like-
man, that is.
Okay, that's pretty much you could never go out again, right? That's pretty much
You have no social-
your life's
that's the
over.
end of your life.
I know everybody's coming to you. You're like, unfortunately, I can't go anywhere.
It's like you have a disease.
Yeah.
You
you're
just
like-
became a hermit.
Yeah.
And I think you would need like that bubble boy scenario. You know what I mean? Like a piece of plastic between you and everyone else.
Yeah.
Because your room would just be filled with shit and piss, dog shit
but
and piss
they're-
everywhere.
I
What
would
if-
have.
You have to keep cleaning it. You have to keep cleaning it.
when
But there's
they're
6
home-
of them. Do you know how hard it is to keep up with 6?
But when they're home, they're trained and perfect.
No, that's not what it
Everywhere
says on
you
there.
go.
That's
Yeah, I'm yeah.
But
You just
aren't
couldn't
you go
take 'em
home.
out.
Going home,
You
yeah.
you
couldn't.
go home. You
Yeah.
go home.
that's a place you go.
yeah.
So they're still going to be.
You have
untrained.
6
No, it goes everywhere you
Untrained.
go. Oh, okay.
dogs everywhere.
So you take a shit. They're just in the shower.
They're in
They're fucking all over the place. Tearing
How big
down
are these
everything.
dogs?
Right? That's what I'm thinking. Like
'Cause
they're all
Are they bull
Great
nasty,
mastiffs?
Yeah,
right? That's what I
exactly.
was thinking.
Are they like little Chihuahua dogs? Because
That's
if they're
even more
Chihuahua
annoying.
dogs, but it's
You just toss
whatever.
them around.
Punt them.
I wouldn't have them for very long. Is that what you're saying? You would kill these dogs?
No,
not
but
stop
if you
it.
kill
Do not.
one,
Do
another
not.
one
You said
regenerates.
that right now. You would punt them.
I said that.
He said that.
You would, man.
You just hear. "Bow." But then it would pop up again because I'm here. So even if I kick them away,
Wait,
I would
these
always
are
have
supernatural dogs?
I would always have 6 dogs that are untrained. So no matter what I
Yeah,
do,
you guys.
no matter what I do, a dog will regenerate and come back up.
After a while, I would turn into Cruella DeVille, dude. I would kill all those motherfuckers.
And then
I wish
make
I
a
was
jacket,
a guy.
But then
Make a jacket out of them.
But then they would just go zip, zip, zip. Now you have a jacket,
You
but
guys
now
have
you have
the best
6
life.
new dogs.
You
You
know that,
always
right?
have 6. What?
I said I wish I was a guy.
Why?
You guys have the best life.
I was-
You just sit around and talk about dumb shit. And you get so involved.
Yeah, we're like,
if you
wait a
see
minute.
each other right now. Oh my god. And my dogs would regenerate. And Ernie's like with this look of shock on his face, like, holy shit. It's not real.
But I'm putting myself into the
In that
moment.
situation.
You have to.
God.
You have to. In order to like play this game the right way, this is reality, okay? Everywhere you go, and it's always
Always 6
This
dogs.
is
Still
hell.
talking about the dogs.
This is
God damn
hell.
it.
Yeah.
This is hell.
You're like, okay, let's go outside. And then you shoot them all. You go back in your house, and there's
Okay.
6 new dogs.
So we've laid out the ground rules for the dog one. What's
Yes.
the next one?
Have all your clothes be too tight. It's too small.
that would just be comedic. I would do it just because
I
it's
would
funny.
be embarrassed.
Would you be like pulling your shirt
I
down?
would wear
all the
yoga.
time?
Yeah,
I would
all
wear
the
yoga
time.
pants every day.
Yeah, but they're too.
That's fine. Yoga pants.
Yeah,
They
but
stretch. They stretch. But I can't do that.
I can't.
I mean, I can. I don't
J-
think anybody wants that
jeggings.
though.
I would do that. I would be fine with that one.
They're like
What if they
jeans.
split though more easily because they're so small?
Yeah,
It doesn't say that I have to buy cheap
Then-
clothes.
but then they
It just says that they're
regenerate.
too.
Oh, you're gonna
sizes
get the
too small.
Lululemons.
Yeah. Squeeze myself into it. I gotta.
Hell of a company, by the way.
I gotta lube myself up before I get into all my clothes all the time.
like
Sorry.
Crisco. You're like sitting
No.
there with the
I vote for that one too.
just
I
swoop,
was waiting for you to say something.
I vote for that one too. Maria, that's your card.
just lubed. You should just
Let's
lubed up.
pretend that right now.
Yeah.
All right. So then,
Next card.
It's,
Have-
no.
Oh, you're still there?
Real quick,
Okay, yeah.
me personally, as a man, like underwear that are fucking too small.
Oh, yeah.
Like we don't have stretchy shit like that.
No,
You know, for
I
our
can't
underwear.
go with the option of a thong.
I like your boys would be pressed up all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, and you're
That's not healthy.
and you're, that would be like, like it would be mangled. And then,
Yeah.
Why
Stuck
wouldn't
to
you
your
just get
thigh all the time
sweatpants?
because they're too.
but you still have to wear underwear.
But they're not stiff, or you know what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you mean this underwear?
Underwear.
Being too
I
So
guess
then
I
you
would
go
just
commando.
stop. Yeah. Actually, people might.
I still don't think that's not the worst.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You start a new trend and you start looking like LL Cool J, but with both. You just like pull up the legs. So
you
that
know
on
what?
the sweatpants, so
Actually,
they don't look. you
That
can't
might be
tell they're
beneficial
small.
for me too, because it would fucking force me to lose a ton of fucking weight as soon as possible. You know what I mean?
But you keep shrinking, and then it just shrinks more.
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Like once I'm super skinny and
and
it's
disappear.
like no. Okay, so like
Yeah, he's a size
once
zero.
once you're down to a certain weight,
Yeah.
like your body's all fucking rock, and so it doesn't matter how tight the
Yeah.
clothes are.
Just how they
They're not
look
gonna.
on
It's
you.
not gonna like mess up your dimensions. You know what I mean? So I think I might choose that one as a good one.
Yeah, me.
All right.
I'm fine with that one too.
All right, what's the next?
I'm still right now. It's the trend. It's the
But
dogs.
what's beating sweaty right now? The
For me,
dogs.
just the dogs so far.
I think. Okay, so wait, is the final for the three?
Yeah, if we're gonna take one out,
6 dogs?
I don't. Yeah.
Which one goes head to head
Well,
against
we have
always
to. We
being
have to
sweaty?
go this one
Well, your clothes disappearing for
Yeah, we
an
have to do
over
that
an
one,
hour.
and then-
Okay, well,
over an hour. Have
so
your
you just
clothes-
always have to have like a book
Clothes.
bag full of clothes.
So you have to have 24 outfits with you.
No, because you're not out
Imagine
24
sleeping.
hours. I'd be a nudist.
No, but sleeping, I prefer.
Your face.
Well, because I'm thinking, how do you work?
No.
You can't be a nudist.
You can if you have an at home job.
Does a leaf count?
Work from home.
I would say
That's not clothing.
That's-
And you know what? When you need to go out, you just carry a book bag full of clothes, and you're just like, people would look at you like, "Why are you always changing?"
Yeah.
And then you
Why-
tell them about your weird,
Why?
rare disorder.
Why do you always
where
bring a
would you?
suitcase
What if
with
you can't find somewhere to change?
You put it on over the clothes that's disappearing.
No,
it's whatever's on your body.
Yes, after wearing them. It literally says they start to disappear 1 hour after wearing them. So you can't wear layers because all of the layers will disappear.
No. That's what I'm saying. You carry a bag with you.
And my question to
Are
that
you wearing
was,
the bag? Because it'll disappear
what if you can't find anywhere to change?
You wouldn't change.
But are you wearing the bag?
No.
If it's a backpack, you're
Listen to me.
wearing it.
Listen to me.
That's true too. Boom, you can't carry a backpack.
No, you
That's something
carry
that
it.
you're
You don't
wearing.
wear it.
But if it's part of your
You
outfit,
carry it.
Okay, so now you're carrying a suitcase.
Yes,
That's better.
I'm carrying a
Better
suitcase.
than a backpack.
Okay.
The backpack is on you. That's
All right.
why he said that.
Okay, so I'm carrying a suit.
Okay.
A briefcase with my briefs.
Fine.
You know what I mean?
you just have underwear.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Socks and two
Constantly.
socks.
He's doing this. He's like, shit. Looking at his watch. He's like, I'll be back, guys.
That's my question.
You
When
don't
it's-
wear. You still just slip it on over what's disappearing.
But
you see what I'm saying?
When an hour hits, it's like, bink.
It's
And then they start
whatever you're wearing.
disappearing.
You don't know. You don't get an hour with
Yeah, it
specific
says,
clothes. It's
they
just
start to
whatever
disappear.
you're wearing starts to disappear in an hour.
Right. So I put something on, like this shirt. I put this shirt on.
Okay.
An hour later, this shirt starts to disappear. I put on another shirt.
Well, it's starting the minute you put it on.
Right, exactly.
the
So now
Oh,
that
I
new
see what
shirt
you're
has an
saying.
hour.
Got it. For
So, like,
59
if I'm going to
minutes.
be out, yes, exactly. You got it? So, like, you're overlapping
Yeah.
the clothes that you're
Yeah,
wearing.
but if you're wearing it, it starts an hour on that.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying. So look, it after 1 hour after wearing that particular item.
So
So,
you're-
instead of him, what he messed up the first time was he said put layers on.
Yeah.
That would all disappear. But if you're like putting
You're-
something else on,
Exactly.
minute 59. Now you're already wearing this for a minute when what's underneath it disappears.
Exactly.
So
Got
I just want to say this too for all of our listeners out there. Hear how many times I cough? That's how many hairballs come up. Just so you know.
We definitely need to count the coughs, Ernie.
Dude, you'd
okay?
be dead.
We'll
Yeah,
discuss
really.
it
I
on
have
the
no
next
more hair.
episode. Let's count how many.
I have no
You
more
would be
hair.
dead. And does clearing your throat count as coughing?
No.
No.
Okay. It's like it's a
Like a
legitimate.
legit,
Yeah.
yeah.
So when you go to the doctor and they tell you to turn your head and
Hairball
cough.
on his head. Because he's eye level with your dick at that point.
So basically, in order for you
Cough.
to like the loophole with that one, then would be carrying a suitcase everywhere you go.
Right. That would be my solution towards that, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
And so
kind of your
and you
pain
have to
point for the rest of
plan-
your life to deal with
But
that.
again,
car.
Right.
guys, you're always sweaty.
Yeah, I think the dog one.
Again, you could punt your chihuahua, another one will reach out.
All the time. these
Constantly sick
little
dog.
ghost dogs. just they're not real. I would
But their poop and pee
I
is
would make a
real.
show out of that. I would
Yeah.
make a show out of that.
Like you're just you're stuck with these 6 dogs. No matter
People
what.
would be, okay, would that be against the rules though, like the law? If you're like killing dogs and then they're regenerating?
As long as it's humane.
So you
putting
stick
them
a
to
needle.
And then that one dies.
That's
zoop.
dark as
Yeah.
fuck, Nate.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, not that you're doing that, but the
Then-
darkness.
But then when it dies, it just disappears. You don't have to bury it or anything like that. It just goes blah, 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 like digitizes away.
Got it. Like
But then
Thanos.
while
snip,
it's
snaps this.
while
Got
it's
it.
while it's digitizing, another one just goes.
Yeah. The matter that dog was made out of reforms into a new dog.
Correct. That's deep.
Thanks, Ernie.
Thanks. So
Okay, I'm still sweaty as
but
number
you're
one.
Sweaty.
Still
But you're
Sweaty still?
Sweaty all
Yeah.
the time.
sweaty all
Is
the
that gonna
time,
win?
Sweaty all the time. Sweaty all the time.
Are we gonna ever find something
My
to beat
girl
that?
hates
I-
when I'm sweaty all the time.
I don't know. I think
Sorry.
that to me the dog one,
Dog one.
the dog one beats the sweaty one because you're a pariah at that
No.
point. You're
And technically,
No
you'd
one's gonna-
probably be sweaty
Anyway, because you're trying to
taking those 6 dogs around.
and you're
everywhere
picking
with
up
you.
6 dogs worth of shit
get grooming
and piss.
the vet.
No, I wouldn't take
No,
them to the vet.
and honestly, no, it doesn't say anything about that.
They would like.
It actually doesn't even
I
say that
wouldn't
you.
even
It
feed
doesn't
them.
even say that like they're yours. It literally just says take 6 untrained dogs with you everywhere you go. So what if like you want to leave your house and then people show up with 6 dogs? There you go.
That's what
You got to pile them in the car.
That's what we're saying.
They're going to shit and piss all over the place.
Constant dog.
But your house is clean.
That's what I was saying.
So you would turn into
Everybody
a
has
hermit.
to come to you.
You did say that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think you go home. So I think that still qualifies. The dogs would be with you at your house.
But perfectly
You try to go to
trained at
sleep.
home.
You try to go to sleep. They're fucking. Yeah, I think you would have
Tearing
to figure
shit
out a
up.
way to like restrain them at all
But
points.
they still suck because they're untrained.
Would they bite you?
They're untrained.
They're untrained.
Okay, so we're good getting rid of the 2 sizes too small.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
What about
I think that's a beneficial card.
having your clothes disappear?
I don't think that beats the dog one.
Yeah. I'm kind of going with the dog.
Yeah, because I like your loophole. That's solid.
Yeah, you know,
And it's not cheating.
it's
like,
not
too
cheating.
It's
It's just a way.
smart.
Oops.
It's the smarts. So yeah, okay, I'm good with that one. Kicking rocks.
So,
This one. So this is still for me,
no.
but I'm good with that. Yeah.
This is quite the decision.
This is
Either always be sweaty, or have to. I
think this
I
is
can't
just
get over
how-
the dogs.
Yeah.
Those dogs.
Your
6
house would
dogs.
stink. Everything. Just
6 dogs.
you couldn't have anything because everything's tore
And
up.
if they're big dogs,
Yeah.
fuck. Like your furniture would be fucked up.
Yeah, I'm good.
They would bite you?
I'm with the dogs. I'm
They
back on
would
dogs.
bite you.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like I said, if you're like,
You would
you know, all around, you're taking all these dogs around with you, you're gonna be sweaty already. So
But
what the fuck?
That's terrible.
You
I might as well just be
You would be
sweaty without the
sweating.
6 untrained dogs. So I'm going with the dogs.
perfect.
I don't think anything's gonna beat this.
That was mine.
Oh, see, he
Nice.
sold it.
So
he
we
sold
each,
it.
I know, we each have one.
We each have one.
One win.
All right.
Do we get another one?
Oh yeah.
I have I have a card that I have questions about.
Does it question your sexuality? You're like,
Right.
After I read this, I don't know if I'm
I'm
gay
not
or
sure,
straight.
guys.
You
Read 'em.
win.
Read them.
It's past tense of 1.
Read them and weep. I feel like you
Thanks,
should
Mom.
weep when you're reading them.
Be invisible to drivers everywhere you step into the crosswalk.
Oh, that's trash. Okay, next.
Invisible
Wow.
to drivers wherever.
You could
Oh,
never
whenever
cross the street.
you step
You could
into it.
never cross the street, or you would die.
You would
you
have to
could've-
do right turns.
I don't think you can live in a city, right?
What do you
you
mean
would-
right turns? You're still gonna have to cross the street sometime. Otherwise, you're just gonna be walking in a
Yeah.
square all day.
No. Yeah.
Hopefully everything's on that one block that I need. My medicine.
Grocery store.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
everything is in
So
a 4-block
it-
radius.
My friends.
It says
you would
whenever
have to make them your
Some old lady named Helen.
Myrtle.
Yeah.
it says when you step on the
Myrtle.
crosswalk, so you have to be walking.
So every time you turn invisible.
You're walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you turn invisible the minute you hit that
Right.
Right.
that white line.
Yeah.
So you can never cross the street.
Right.
Right.
Well, you couldn't live in the city. I think you would just live in a rural area, and then
On
you'd
a
be
farm.
fine. Yeah.
Which I would still rather do Nate's idea. I'm sorry. I don't want to live on a farm with access to nothing. I'd rather have a 4-block
that's what-
radius of options, not just
Instacart,
Amazon.
Okay.
Grubhub.
Yeah, no, that's not a
All
life.
right. Is there any way
4
that we
blocks
can
is more
expand
fun.
this to be worse or better?
4 blocks is worse.
Is there a way around
exactly
it?
no?
If you're in the city,
That's
it sucks.
doable. No,
That's very doable. I
It's
think that's very
With
doable.
your idea, Nate, I like literally, I've already envisioned my life.
CVS,
Everybody knows me.
your
Hey,
favorite
Maria.
restaurant. Yeah, your favorite restaurant's there.
I oversleep. People
Starbucks.
call the police because they're like, she walks past my building every day at
You would-
8:58.
You would look for
Something's
a
wrong.
place. You would look for a place that's like right in the center with access to like a lot of stores and shit like
Right.
that. So that way you don't
Right,
have
that's what
to
he's
cross
saying.
it.
Everything would be there. Pharmacy,
yeah.
grocery store, everything.
Think about that one. Next one is speak like Yoda whenever you get nervous.
Can someone give me an example of what that means?
You pretty much have to talk backwards.
Like you, I do.
Just like that.
Yeah,
You would have
Holy
to. I think
shit.
it's just like that, right?
yeah, exactly. Like
You're nervous. You're on a date. Like you, I do. My place. Let's go.
That, oh my God, that would be horrible.
yeah, but
You would,
That'd be
you
your
would,
tell.
everybody would think that
you couldn't
you're
play
crazy.
poker. You couldn't play
that's
poker at
true.
all.
Oh my God.
Why couldn't you play poker?
Good hand I got.
That's a towel. Yeah, I think that's a towel. Hey, he's talking like Yoda. He's got something good. He's talking like Yoda.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard to get a job.
Yeah, all
whole
interviews.
interview.
No, every interview, everybody would be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Why is she talking like that?
Okay.
But it's a pretty good impression.
Thank you.
That's
you.
what they would talk about. No, I'm saying at the
Right.
interview.
No.
No, yours was good too.
Oh, no, I was talking about
No.
his.
Yeah.
I was talking about the interview. I was ahead of you.
Got it. Got
I was
it.
thinking of my future. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a
you
dead
could also
giveaway.
think, you could also think about the times, because it does
You could
say
never
when
bluff.
you get nervous. So
Yeah.
when are
Don't
the
get
times that you would get nervous? What are the times in your life that you've
When
gotten
you're on a
nervous
date
and
or when you're asking
that
a
would
girl,
affect you?
like
Okay.
when I'm asking a girl out, I get nervous.
Okay, so dating.
What if you said, okay, I can't get nervous, so you're not nervous?
That
You
doesn't
can't
work for
stop.
me.
Yeah, you can't stop
can
yourself
stop it.
that way.
Oh my god, I'm nervous. Maria, stop being nervous. I'm not nervous anymore.
No, you'd be like, nervous I am. Stop being nervous.
Nervous I am.
So what are the times are you nervous? Job interviews?
The job that I get.
Dates?
Interviews.
Yeah. So that.
Jumping off a cliff,
Any type of
skydiving,
Yeah, you could maybe, but
fight or flight.
maybe you would be like an amazing athlete
yeah,
because you don't have to talk.
just because you're nervous.
You don't have to talk there, like in
Competing,
order to be an athlete.
Being on stage, being on a
So
podcast.
the only way this would work for you then is if you were an athlete.
Yeah, you're an athlete.
it.
Okay, say you're
But the
playing
rest of us
baseball.
are fucked.
You're at the plate, and you're
all
like,
I do.
yeah, you're like, home run I will hit.
The
To
umps are
yourself.
like, yeah, here comes.
Here comes Yoda.
Here
That'd
comes
be a cool nickname too.
yeah.
I think that's got us. I got some upside on that one.
All right.
Everybody would know you as Yoda. They wouldn't even call you your name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be like you'd be like
That'd be your
the
thing.
circus freak
And then
of the neighborhood.
people would feel bad for you. Yeah, and then they'd be like, "Oh, there goes Yoda." You know, like
yeah, poor
there goes that
kid.
guy.
poor kid, but he's got a killer curveball. You know, like
Throw
he
a
uses
ball,
the
I do.
force.
Oh god.
God. I go either way too. The
What's
last
the next
one
one?
is
Okay.
only hear every other sentence that is spoken to you.
Wait, what? Only here.
Every other sentence that is spoken
Oh.
to you.
Ooh.
That would suck. You couldn't follow direction.
I already have a hard time hearing, like, in general.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm listening to music, I can't tell what the fuck they're saying.
Let me turn down your headphones then. I don't want to damage
No,
anymore.
fuck that. I need them up. But yeah, so like it's already embarrassing
Yeah.
and annoying. That feeling.
Or you hear them and you're like, what hurts?
But I guess when I look at all these
So then you wouldn't hear anything. Because if you already
yeah, like
have that type of hearing, so the
Yes.
one that you can't
I
hear,
now
you
hear
can't
a quarter.
anymore. Correct.
I now hear a quarter.
Yeah.
That'd be infuriating. But
That would suck because you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't be able
what
to
it
do
was.
anything.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to have a job. You wouldn't be able to. Yeah. Well, how are you going to live?
God forbid if you put on your GPS. You'd have to follow the line.
I guess I'm trying to think of anything that will beat the 6 dog one. Out of those 3, I don't know if any of them matches.
Well, I mean, yeah, because the first
Step
one
onto the
sounds fun to me. That's an adventure.
You'd have to run. Man, like you'd have to be super
No,
aware of
yeah,
where everything
exactly.
is and like that's
be
tough.
invisible?
That's tough. Yeah,
Actually-
that's tough.
I don't actually no, it's not. It just says be invisible to drivers whenever you
Yeah.
step into a crosswalk. So I could technically cross the street at only lights.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like but people turn left or turn right
Yeah, they
on the
don't see
light
you.
and they don't see you. They might
They don't
hit
see
you.
me though. That doesn't mean that I get to run in front
I
of
guess-
their car. I can still look both ways before I cross the street, right?
And again, in a city, you have so many other pedestrians that like you could just be with them. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And
Yeah,
so
I'm-
and they
I
would
take
see
that
you.
one. I don't
They
take that
would
one.
see you. The pedestrians would see you. Just
Exactly.
the drivers
Just
wouldn't.
the
But it
drivers
doesn't
wouldn't.
matter.
I don't think that's that dangerous.
Think
That's
about it
actually
this
not too
way.
bad.
Well, I think what we're saying is that this one you can take out the invisible, right?
I think so.
I think there's
Yeah.
way more than enough.
I think that one could
State.
go.
Yeah,
Like
There's a lot of workarounds for that one.
exactly. Okay, so
I was wrong about the city thing, though. Like, you would want to live in a city.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah.
want to live in a highly populated area.
yeah, you think about any place in the loop that's 4 blocks. Everything you need is on those 4 blocks.
Not only that, again, there's enough other people around you that they're going to cover for you. It doesn't matter if you're invisible or not.
You can hold on to them because you turn invisible. They wouldn't know you're holding on to them, and then just wait for them to cross. Just that hairball.
So Yoda,
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
or hearing every other sentence.
Yoda or hearing every other sentence or 6 dogs.
I think the Yoda one, we've kind of talked about how that could be a positive.
Yeah, that's fun.
You move to stressors and things that make you nervous to like things that you don't have to talk. And then you become famous that way.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's kind of like a nice thing. And
Kind
then
of like
you go.
Mork and Mindy, how Mork was. He was kind of...
Mork?
Yeah.
He talked normal.
No, because he was an alien.
Nanu.
Oh, yeah, the Nanu.
But then, like, okay, so I become a
endearing
famous
is what I was
baseball
saying.
player, right?
Like, it
I
was
become a
cute,
famous
you know?
baseball player. Everybody knows this quirk about me. Now I go up to a girl and
Endorsement
I'm nervous,
deals.
and I do that, and she'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Nikes.
she'd be all in love and shit, and
Yeah.
then she'd be like, "Oh, Yoda,
Yeah, and then they're like, get the new Yoda shoes, and you'd be because
you would
You'd
be,
be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, I think we can get rid of that one.
We did.
the Yoda one. Damn, that was fast.
Only
So-
hearing every other sentence spoken to you.
I'm gonna stick with the dogs, and I say that because
I think the dogs
yes, I
win
can only
still.
hear every other sentence, but that would probably just enhance my lip reading abilities.
Why don't you just
So
have them-
I kind of be able to put piece 2 and 2
Which
together.
is our next game.
I know, right?
Yeah.
You could piece 2 and 2 together.
Can
Like
you?
I still think, yeah, if you got really good at lip reading, I would.
What
say
if
yes. So
they-
this is still the 6 dogs.
Well,
for me.
here's another thing too. You could always do the talk text. You could put it on there. You could read. It says nothing about reading it. Because you just can't hear it.
So that's my whole life is looking at my phone screen anytime I want to
Yeah,
talk to
you'd have to
someone.
hit the microphone. And be
I would just tell it to. I would be like, "Hey, if this is important, text it to me."
yeah.
Right?
But what if they only hear everyone they hear if this is important?
No. That's not what the card says. It doesn't say everyone. It says
know.
only you.
So technical.
Listen, I'm just trying to like.
Abide by the rules.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, still the dogs.
All right.
Still the dogs.
Yep.
This
Nothing
guy.
in my hand is gonna beat that.
No, the dog one is the reigning champion. Like, I don't think anything will ever beat that. If you can't
Let's
kill the
do a
dogs,
3-round limit.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
And then we just pull something random out of the box.
Exactly.
Okay, so to pick your poison, would you rather be unable to walk a straight line,
That was the judgiest look Nate ever gave.
That would suck.
spend regular business hours in a coma?
That sounds amazing.
Gee, I wonder whose card that is. Forget how to speak your native language, but then what would you forget?
Like you wouldn't be able to speak. that, I'm
You could
assuming.
only speak learned languages. Learned languages, so it would be terrible. It would be like
Oh,
Tengo que ir al baño.
if you even know that.
That's all you would be able to say. Like,
What if you
¿Dónde
don't even-
está la biblioteca?
What if you don't know any learned languages?
What if you just
English
know
is literally
English?
the only thing you know? Unless like taco, unless you say that, or what else is both?
Taco's English.
How do you say that in Spanish?
Taco.
Right, and where did tacos originate from?
Tacos.
So that would be the native. The native word would be from Mexico,
Taco.
Okay.
not from America. So that's what I'm saying. So then you'd just
So
be
where did
able
the
to
word
say,
"no" originate from? Because that's the same
Spanish.
in Spanish. It's the same in every
Right.
language.
So you can't say.
Nine. Nine.
So only the very few things that you know from picking up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. From picking up on different things, right? Like taco is technically a Spanish word that you use every day, and you don't even notice. You don't
Yeah.
even notice that you
So
use
you
it.
would lose English, but you
So-
can only speak.
The random ass
random
words
stuff that you
you've
know.
picked up through your life that are a different language. That's all you can use.
How about we do this? Also, let's play these 5, and then we'll get another 5.
Yeah,
That makes
I'm
sense.
good with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, you can only that's your language from now on. Just the random ass words, that originated in another language.
What about sign language?
Who knows sign language? That's it. So you just be able to walk around and point at stuff or give
love
somebody
you.
the middle finger.
I know this. Yeah, something. That's something. A lot of
That's
this.
Shakespearean.
Right. So you'd only be able to.
I bite my
So
thumb
far,
at you.
you're only able to insult people.
In Shakespearean times.
That's what I'm hearing.
In Shakespearean times. No, I said I love you. If you consider that an insult,
But it's
for me.
imbalanced. It's imbalanced for
Fuck
me.
you, I love you.
All of them were negative, and then you just get that. So
But then I could speak medieval in.
You could say I love you like this too, right?
Yeah,
I'm done
two
with
in the
you already.
pink,
I'm fucking
two in the
done.
pink. You know what that means later.
Okay, so I'm
I'm gonna fill you out like a bowling ball.
That's competition for me so far.
Competition?
Yes, to go through life not being able to communicate. That's what I
You
fucking
can
live for.
like in
I
Spanish,
can't
I can
not
only count to 10.
think about all the times like me and you. We go to eat right at least once a week. We have amazing conversation.
Yeah.
We would not be able to do that anymore.
Okay.
would be
Unless
trash.
Unless it
It doesn't say you can learn something else.
No.
That would be
but
too
you
easy.
can.
That's like the loophole from all the other ones that you were like,
Yeah.
no, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah.
This just says you
can't all of a
forget how
sudden,
to
like,
speak your native
subscribe to-
language.
Yeah.
The only language that you already know
Right.
is what you can speak.
Your
You
native
can't-
language.
You can't learn anything else.
My native language is English.
Correct. You don't know it.
Actually, my
Correct.
native language is Spanish.
So then all you would be able to
'Cause
do
I
is
was
speak
ESL.
Mine's American.
Fine,
Yeah.
fine. Then all you would be able to do is speak
So that's not too
English.
terrible for me.
But what I'm asking is, or I'm saying, for me, that would be trash. If I'm at, like, I don't have anything. I wouldn't be able to speak to you about anything. That was my question. So that
yeah.
would suck.
For you.
Okay, so it wouldn't suck for you? So you're just going to sit there
So-
and have dominate the whole conversation while I just shake my head or
No.
nod?
If it happened to me, I can get by just fine. Right?
Yeah,
Correct.
because you
Okay.
know Spanish.
Correct.
Okay,
So what
so
I'm
for
not
me-
saying specifically to
Yeah,
you though.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying because
other
of
people.
me and you, we hang out at least once a
Well,
week.
that's very
We
kind of you to
eat,
say.
I'd have a
and we have
very
great
sharp pencil.
conversation.
Yeah,
is what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying.
No, I
So
understand.
Now I'm saying
For you.
right.
Right.
We wouldn't be able to do that.
Right.
So only I care about not ever doing that is what I'm hearing you say right now. You're a dick.
No.
Don't ever ask me to go have tacos with you again. Never.
Yeah.
Why?
Hey,
'Cause you'll still say
Nate,
yes.
What are you doing Wednesday?
Nothing really.
No.
You
Here.
want to go get tacos, Nate?
Sure.
Here.
Okay.
And a
No.
burrito.
Nate's my new BFF.
Okay. Let's
He's
calm
like,
it
settle
down.
down.
Dick.
Calm it down. What I'm saying is,
Did you see him
it
just
wouldn't
cock
be
block the best friend thing?
it wouldn't be
Right?
it wouldn't be terrible for me if that card happened to me.
I know that.
Yes.
But I was telling you for me.
Yeah.
So your response as one of my BFFs should have been that would suck if
Oh
we
my
couldn't
god,
do
that would
anymore.
be terrible.
We couldn't hang out anymore.
Right.
But
We-
you didn't. You were like, but that's your problem, not
I
mine.
would-
Is basically what you said
Figure
to
it
me.
out.
Asshole.
No.
That's fine.
So,
fine. I
would
saw
encourage
my
you-
place.
Hey,
It's known.
Maria.
Noted.
What I would encourage you to do in that scenario is to learn Spanish.
Well, here's the thing. You
I
can't go
can't.
subscribe
Yeah, you
to
can.
Rosetta Stone.
That's not your
Listen.
native
When
that's
this
not your
happens.
native tongue.
Listen to what it says. Forget how to speak your native
Native tongue.
language.
Yeah.
So
For you it's English.
No,
yes.
it's at that point. It's not.
You don't know English translation.
What you're saying?
You can't-
Oh, okay. So you're kind of extending it though.
It's not extending
Anything that
it.
you learn is now your native tongue? Is that what you're saying?
At that point, yes.
Well, then I wouldn't be able to speak any language either. That's not what the card says.
Yeah.
The card says forget how to speak your native language.
What is your native? You can't have two as your native.
Okay, so then couldn't you learn Spanish?
No.
No, because
Why not?
she doesn't know English to translate the word.
I don't understand.
She
It's,
doesn't-
okay.
Am I
so,
right?
Yeah.
Is that exactly what-
No,
I'm-
there's other ways of learning a language.
No. What I'm taking from this card is, right? Let's just say I have a magic wand. Boop.
Like a
Right?
chair?
So all you know how to speak is English. That's it. Forget about Spanish, right? All you know how to speak is English.
Okay.
And then I hit you with this wand.
With the button.
And
Okay.
I say, you now forget how to speak your native language.
Yes.
That means you can't speak English anymore.
You
Correct.
don't understand it. You can't
from
read
that
it.
very moment,
I can no
you
longer
have
speak
no
English.
language in your brain because that's the only one that you have, just English, right?
Yes.
No language. How are you going to, in that moment, communicate to people?
You couldn't.
And how would you know where to go?
I think that's how Yiddish was.
Because
founded.
you can't understand writing either, because it's language, right? So you can't understand
Correct.
written or heard form. So how are you going to go through life? You can't read because you don't know the language.
I think eventually.
How do you find
we
a
would adapt
library to go to learn a language?
You'd make your own.
Who the fuck would you communicate then with at that point? Yourself?
Yeah.
That's shitty. I wouldn't be able to. What would I be able to do?
But
I'd be homeless.
Does it beat?
I don't-
untrained.
I know.
Okay, so I don't see it that way.
Okay.
The card
And that's why we talk it out.
Yeah, that card to me means
You can learn.
you can learn a new language.
And what I'm telling you is, what if you could? What if that was his case, right? You could learn a new language.
I would.
In one moment, you know nothing, right? You know nothing.
That would freak me out, by the way.
Correct.
I might have a fucking
So-
panic attack.
Right, I would too. So let's just say, just picture yourself, boom, popped in the middle of a neighborhood, right? All that's around you is writing on signs, and it's people talking a language you have no idea what the fuck they're saying.
Have you ever been
How
to?
do you get to the point where
Have you ever been to a
can
foreign
learn a new-
country?
No,
Okay.
I've been to places where they spoke Spanish and I understood it. So
Yes.
Well, couldn't you then like go to another place? To me, it's like
what I'm
if I
saying
go to
is,
France,
yeah, if somebody dropped me off in the middle
if
of
I go to
Russia,
France right now,
I'd be fucked.
Yeah. You guys would be fucked.
Exactly.
if I go to France right now, right, I would figure out a way to get around. Like I would use hand motions or like
Charades. You'd be like,
yeah,
pick
like
something. I'll show you.
and then I would learn French. I'd be like, blah
Manger.
blah 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 blah, and they would be
Manger.
like,
Isn't-
manger, right? Now, oh, manger.
But isn't that
Why do you sound Italian?
like wrong country. They're down there. It's manja.
Okay, but you see what I'm saying? Like you would figure out a way to get past and then learn little words and then you would learn the language.
I
new
get
language.
that, but
Yeah,
and
that-
hopefully you aren't dead by then.
Yeah, because you say the wrong thing.
Where are you gonna eat? What are you gonna eat? Where are you gonna stay? Like, how do you do anything?
Again.
But do you know how to?
Okay.
Oh, you don't even know.
If I was here in America,
America.
and I didn't know any other languages, I was just only English, and I fucking forgot it somehow. I'd still know the concept of money.
True.
And I know that there's places where they make food, and I would be like, money, like I would give them money.
Correct.
And then be like,
Where are you getting this money from?
I mean, I already have money,
The countries,
right? And then like I would
he can't
go,
read
I would
how
go
much
to
he
work.
has.
I would
No.
go.
Well, you could.
Numbers
well,
aren't.
no, you can't.
Numbers
yeah.
aren't. No, they're the universal
yeah.
language.
Numbers not a
Numbers-
language,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could
So
be though.
how-
according
so
to-
how-
Concept of money is
If you're a
already
robot.
a thing.
If you're a robot,
Okay,
it's a
so
language.
fine. You have some money in your bank account. How are you going to then?
I would go
continue
back to
get a
work
job?
and be like, I'd be like, I would.
You'd
But
panic.
you don't have
panic.
a language. So like, let's say you go to this restaurant, right, and you're trying to order something. Yes, you can say I'm hungry, but how do you know what the fuck he's going to give you? What if he gives you something you're deathly
Yeah,
allergic
it's like
to?
octopus, which is good, by the way.
How
You can still. You can point at pictures, be like burger,
But you
can't
don't
say burger,
but you don't say burger,
Right.
but you point. This is an audio,
right?
Yeah.
so I can't just go. I
I'm
would
just saying
point
'cause
at
you
the
said
menu.
say, you
I would
said-
Google.
I would point at the menu and be like burger.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
you
like-
can't. But you don't. You have no clue.
Everything would be. Yeah, I know what a burger
He would,
is.
yeah, he could know what a burger is.
Yeah,
He,
you just
I would
let's
still-
say if it was just a menu
How are
with no
you-
pictures, he wouldn't be able
Yeah.
to order.
You would just see.
It would
you would
only
just see
be
prices.
pictures.
I
No,
would-
you'd see prices.
No, there's other people eating there. I would point at their food. I would figure out a
That's
way to like
fine, but
communicate.
What I'm saying is that
Don't they say that like your words are only like what is it like 40% of like being able to communicate? Like a lot of it is like body language and
but
all
body
that stuff.
language will not get you fed.
Face,
Or
Yeah,
pointing
you
at
get some
things.
people
I would
fed.
point at something.
I'm done with you.
my current job.
So you would become
I
a
would
stripper.
hope-
Ernie would be
Yeah,
a
you'd be
stripper.
Yes, I would.
Taco.
Be
He'd be
a
like taco.
stripper. Taco.
Taco.
And that's why I need the card.
Taco.
I wish
Constantly.
people could see you right now.
Constantly.
Nate,
And
I
that would
wish
be
people
Taco.
could see
that would be his stage name.
Taco. Taco.
And come into the stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Taco.
Why does it smell like
Taco.
pastor?
Taco. All right,
But-
next card.
And then ladies are throwing their lettuce at you.
I'm telling you,
Get it?
I might be.
No.
If I tried my hardest, I might be able to work. I might be able to make that work. That's all I'm saying. Okay, next one.
Spend regular business hours in coma.
You already said you love that.
I do.
Yeah. Why? It's, okay.
You couldn't
I
have a
would get a
job.
night job.
9 to 5.
I would get a night job.
But are you at your
I'm in a
job
coma.
So
I'm
you're
sleeping.
You're basically
No, it
you're
says
basically a
during
vampire.
Regular business hours. Regular business hours
9
are
to
9 to 5.
You're basically a vampire,
Yes. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that sounds amazing.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, you just work.
That's
graveyard shift.
9 to 5,
Right.
right? 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's banker hours. Yeah.
How many hours? That's
So I
8
would
hours.
work. I would work in a
that's
club.
Exactly
I would be a bartender or something. So I would
Yeah.
work 9 to 1 and 2 in the morning or something.
It would suck for everyone
have some
around.
time
You'd be
for-
like tacos.
You
Tacos.
right next to me, I'd be like, "That's my
That's my stick.
Hey, you guys, no, both of you just go tacos because that's the only word you guys know.
Your face is like so happy about
Right?
it. too.
Tacos.
Well, I've never seen your eyes get so wide.
Wait till we go video; it'll be a lot better.
Yeah. All right, so then
You're okay with that? That's not a.
that's not much of a punishment for you.
No.
It just would make it hard. It would make it hard. It would limit you on your choices for social options, right?
Correct.
Because everything is closed during outside of regular business hours. You wouldn't be able to get.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, but
Every-
you could go grocery shopping. You could pretty much do everything
Everything.
at midnight. You go to you
I'm
go to
good taking
Walmart,
that one
Meijer.
out. That, there's no negatives.
With the
for
age
me.
of Amazon, you can get around
True.
that
Yeah.
so easy.
Oh yeah, because you could just order your food on there.
Everything.
too, yeah.
I'm
everything.
gonna go ahead and put this back in.
Yeah, I think you could.
That
You
was
could
your
throw that
card,
one.
right?
You can throw that one away.
Thank you.
All right. So this one's a good one.
Okay.
Be unable to walk a straight line. In a straight line.
You just would have to.
I would be fine
hope-
with that.
You'd have DUIs constantly.
No, you'd have to
No,
hope that
walk.
you never got pulled
Walk.
over for
Exactly.
Well,
that.
it says walk, not drive.
No,
Well,
yeah.
sobriety test.
That's what I mean.
Even if you're stone
when you get
sober.
pulled over, no. But if you're
No.
stone sober, they're not going to give you a sobriety.
You never
test.
know because you might your equilibrium. could
I
be
would
off.
have a little card that said like, "Hey,
Yes.
he can't walk in a straight line."
Yeah, I have.
Doctors-
What is that called?
Yeah, but
Starts with the V.
think of you. It's
Pick your
vertigo.
poison.
Vertigo.
Vertigo.
Yes, I would have a card that
No,
says I have
that
vertigo.
just makes you puke. Like
And
you
it's
get
but
real
it's dizzy.
dizzy.
Yeah, you're off
Yeah, you
balance.
get dizzy and you're off
So-
balance. Yeah.
Think of it this way: you're at work. You're like, "Hi, how you doing?" Just zigzagging it.
Yeah, you're not stumbling. You just can't walk in a straight line. Doesn't say
That-
anything about
people
stumbling.
would look at you like
You're
You're weird.
zigzagging.
You would be the weirdo.
Yeah, they'd
I
be
would,
like,
but
"Is
I
she
would literally
drunk?"
just explain.
You
like,
would get fired.
I wouldn't.
You don't
Because
have. You
I
don't
would,
have to
I
be
would be able to
stumbling.
explain
Vertigo
that.
card,
I would.
right?
I would
Right?
be able to explain.
You
that.
wouldn't. You don't have to be stumbling, right?
Right.
Yeah, but you're just zigzagging.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't. You're not like.
I could tell that my
drunk.
equilibrium is off, and I can't walk in a straight line.
This is
Gonna
why I
give
wear
a shit.
this
I'm
helmet.
really great at my job, so I don't see that being a
This is
problem.
why I have the helmet.
Yeah, I
on.
don't. Yeah, I'm good with that one. I don't see that being as worse as taking 6 untrained dogs with you everywhere you go.
I don't think so either. I don't think either one of these two cards that we have in front of us can compare.
That's fine. I still want
For
it.
me, I would say the native language.
Yeah,
I love food too much to like chance that like going days without being able to
But
communicate
you
that
still
I need
have
to eat.
6 untrained dogs.
You can
I know.
point
You
at
can't talk to.
food. You can point at food.
Yeah, but your untrained dogs are eating it.
Like, say you go to a restaurant, you can't speak or whatever. You would have to find someone who's eating what you want to eat, and then you could be like, that person. I
That's
want to eat that
awkward.
person.
You want
Hopefully
to
it's
eat
good.
that
I mean that person's meal.
I want to eat that
What
person.
they're
the
eating.
lotion and the mask. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go with.
But think
No.
about so put yourself in the same situation with 6 untrained dogs.
Yeah, so
going
you can't
crazy.
speak English, but you have 6 untrained dogs.
You go to a restaurant, they're shitting and pissing all over the place. You kill one of them,
can't
and
yell at 'em.
rematerializes.
It's constant.
That's to me, that still wins. Like, I think that's the king. I think that's the king card out of the whole fucking deck.
But imagine having that, but you can't talk to the dog because
Oh, you're gonna put them together?
You know what?
if you put them together, imagine having both.
I'm rereading this and I'm fine with it. I think I could deal with the 6 untrained dogs. It just says untrained. It doesn't say that they're wild. It just says untrained. So I can't say sit, stay. I can't say that to them. But if I yank the fuck out of their collar,
potty training is a thing.
So
they're
potty
shitting
training
all
is a
over the
thing.
restaurant.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Mind you, you're in a restaurant getting a taco.
You can't go to a restaurant with 6 dogs.
Fine, I'll order.
Oh, like
to
takeout?
go, and then they eat your food because it's untrained, and they just hop up there.
No!
You would just die.
I would stand
If
up and
there's
eat.
6 of them, what
They
if...
can't reach my food.
Yes, they
What if they
can
can
if
jump?
they're
They're
fucking
they're
huge
untrained.
dogs.
Nobody's saying that.
Great
What if they're-
Danes.
And what if they're Chihuahuas?
We said that earlier.
Exactly.
I think...
You would punt it. It would regenerate.
God damn
You
it.
constantly have an annoying dog on.
all the
Yeah,
time.
but everybody knows when you regenerate, you lose some of it. So
like,
by the time they regenerate
talking
6,
about?
7
What-
times,
What's the
they'd be like,
multiplicity or?
yes, with the one with Keaton, Michael Keaton.
Keaton,
Yeah,
So you would-
That was a
exactly.
you
great
would
movie.
It
keep.
was.
So you okay? So first of all, the fact that you can sleep at night after you killed a fucking dog,
Yeah, but then
But
it's all right.
something's wrong with you.
You have
But
a new dog.
but what I'm saying is, if you so if you kill a dog until you get the right size and right, like, you know what I mean, like you just keep killing them until a little one rematire. Oh, okay, cool.
Like
It's a little one,
teacup poodle.
not a big deal. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so, I guess that's a way to
And their
game
poop would
it.
be really small. Their pee would be really small.
So it's
I
not
don't know.
It's not a bunch.
Have you seen Carmine? Like, it's like pools.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe he just doesn't have.
What if it's
strong
6 Carmines?
bladders.
Pools.
Can you imagine 6 Carmines?
Yeah, I would
that-
kill myself.
that
I would
you would
be
have to-
hanging from the rafters.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and give the third.
So, because you have to like carry him everywhere. Like, okay, every time you hit stairs, oh shit,
There
6
you go.
times.
And incontinent, you get. What if they're incontinent dogs where they can't even?
That's what I'm
Like
saying.
they can't even. Like they take a drink of water.
Okay,
they're
so
just
that
peeing.
card is retired. You got your 3 points. Good job.
Thanks. All right. So no, we're not getting any more. Remember?
Yeah, I thought we were swapping them out.
No.
No, we're gonna
we
use
swap
these
them out.
5.
When,
Yeah, you're getting new 5s.
No, we're gonna use these. We haven't used these.
That's what he was. Oh.
I thought you meant get new, like
Too late.
fresh 5 cards.
Oh well, I guess get your
Let's-
fresh 5 cards.
You guys get 5
Cheater.
fresh cards too.
Okay, that's fine.
We've
No, I'm not
started
gonna
to
cheat.
have a. You
I'm not
can
gonna
keep.
cheat.
You can take out whatever you want. So if you want to trade 1 card, you
No.
can. No, okay.
I'm gonna keep them because I feel confident about my hand.
5. How many do you want to trade, Ernie?
Ooh. Okay. See, I can't ask you a question about this card. All right, so I'm going to trade this card out, but I'm going to ask you a question about
Okay.
it. Okay. So the card is put a cigar out on your palm, right? Or in
Okay.
your palm.
That
Yeah.
hurts.
But does that mean that you have to do
That
it
hurts.
every time you smoke a cigar? Does that mean...
Because then you just never.
But what
smoke.
if you never smoke?
Exactly.
That's not a big deal. Does that mean that, like, you always have a cigar? Like, you're consistently putting... That's not how
Right.
the card...
Eventually-
Right?
Actually-
Is it just every day, like every minute of every day?
Yeah.
until you burn
That
a
would
whole,
be
right, a hole
fucking
right
terrible.
through your palm.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
Then you can wear like some jewelry through it. Maybe put.
So put that one away,
This
please.
game's actually pretty fun.
Can I get 2?
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, the way
I need
we're
one more.
playing it is actually pretty fun.
It's called Pick Your Poison. Hell of a company.
Hell of company.
No, player 10, hell of a company. This is pretty fun. We started off
It
like
is.
what?
Go ahead, Ernie.
Whoa, I'm reading them.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait, we got to read this poison.
Yeah.
The first one first.
This
Or
is against the computer.
Okay.
Have your lips always on the cusp of bleeding from being so chapped. Holy fuck.
Oof.
I live that life already.
I'm addicted to chapstick, so
So no matter what you do,
yeah. No matter how much chapstick I use, oh my god, that's
Okay.
torture.
So that or be vanished to Antarctica.
which your lips
Be
would always
banished.
be
Oh
cracking.
my! Wait, no, not necessarily. Because
You're in
banished to
Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Like,
Right, if
you
I'm
can
banished to Antarctica-
never come
Here,
back.
I got an idea.
right.
I won't. Let's discuss this one through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So be banished to Antarctica.
Pros and cons.
Pros and cons.
Lots of penguins. Pro.
Okay. Can you hang out with the scientists that are over there?
I think you're just
You can.
live there.
You just can't go
You're
back to
banned.
But you're
America.
banished.
You can't go anywhere
you
except for
can't.
there.
But I feel like those Americans, scientists would be like, no, you're banished, motherfucker. Go
No.
into the...
Yeah. Well,
No.
kind of like a Napoleon.
Go live in the
thing.
middle of nowhere.
No. It just says be banished to Antarctica.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're banished, you can't. You're not allowed they're American. Like that would
They're
be
American.
treason.
No, it doesn't say anything about treason. This could be anything.
In the Geneva Convention rules. No, I'm just,
I'm done. So look, you are told you cannot live anywhere else on the planet except for Antarctica.
Okay.
Okay.
because there's no government.
It doesn't
feel like you're
matter.
limiting it.
It doesn't matter what's there. It just says be banished to there. If you're
But
banished somewhere, you can't go anywhere
Where
else.
are the
Why
polar
would they
bears?
banish you there
Are the
if you
polar
could go
bears?
anywhere?
They're north, right? So
Antarctica
you're hanging
south.
out with penguins
Yeah.
Correct.
Right?
That's why he was,
And
Nate was
seals?
so
I
excited.
was like, yeah.
and seals
yeah.
I'd even walk with them. I'd be like,
and walruses.
no. I speak walrus.
I would fucking hate to live in the freezing cold all the goddamn time.
You were always wearing
I
a
know.
jacket. You could never get warm.
Right.
Your lips
Unless
are
you're
always chapped.
somewhere. No, your lips aren't always. Well,
No,
you can use chapstick.
But how do you get the chapstick? There's no convenience store.
There's
no,
Amazon.
but they would.
Amazon does not deliver to
How do
Antarctica.
you
There would be
know?
Let's
supply
try it.
drops. Those scientists get supplied with
Yeah,
everything
but
that
it's
they
for
need.
the scientists.
They're not even using chapstick. They're using fucking Vaseline because that's how bad it is out there.
No.
They're just slathering Vaseline all over their mouths.
Slather. I love that word.
Does Amazon deliver to Antarctica?
There's no way. No one lives there.
No, what the fuck? Are you crazy?
So you can send things, but you can't during the winter.
That makes no sense.
There's a winter in
Oh, yeah,
Antarctica,
that's
and,
right.
and there's a time where everything
probably
thaws.
flip, yeah.
Isn't that when there's the sun is always out and stuff like
Yeah,
that? It's like
like
out for an entire month or something like that.
I think it's like for all of
The summer or the winter time.
Yeah,
one of the-
winter.
one
I
of the
think
two.
summer would be like Alaska. It's or is it winter? Winter's always. It's like you have a 24-hour day.
Yeah, but I think when they say winter, they just mean the cold time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's winter.
Okay, so yeah, I
wouldn't
think
wanna
you
be
can
there.
get everything you want.
So this site is saying it's just actually December through January.
Yeah, that makes sense because that's when it's warm over there.
So you're gonna Amazon what? Some hand warmers?
That's the only time you
Space
can't
heaters.
get deliveries.
Yeah. In the harshest cold.
Yeah. So I don't know. To me, it's
That one's a little rough.
it sucks to live there. Let's compare it to have the arms of an infant.
I know people
Doesn't Maria?
have this as an affliction.
Yeah, Maria is one of them.
You got little baby arms, little
Okay,
T-Rex
guys.
arms.
She's like the.
I actually have.
I think
I feel like I have long
it would
arms.
suck for.
Do this. That's how tall you are. Tip the
Yeah.
tip.
I don't believe it.
That is.
Want
It's
me
the
to go
golden
get a
ratio.
Yeah. Do you want me to go get you?
Yeah, I want a measuring
Okay.
tape. I want somebody. To
Okay,
measure
so
this.
either way,
Okay.
I think that one's pretty bad. Personally. Just walking around with little baby arms. And infant arms, those are the chunky ones that don't have any muscle. So it's
That
not
doesn't
like
say that. It just says has.
what are you gonna get? Fucking
There's
like
they can grab
bodybuilder
stuff.
arms?
No, they can grab stuff.
But they're not picking anything up heavy.
I still feel like the bleeding lips are too much.
That hurts.
You can't talk. You can't laugh because it's gonna hurt. It's
gonna
On the
crack.
verge of bleeding.
Okay,
that's,
but
that's
we're not
horrible.
comparing those yet. We're comparing our answers first.
But I'm still saying
So-
that none of these are as bad as that. You have to compare it. Like I'm on the
Baby
line
arms?
of Antarctica.
Baby arms are
'Cause
okay. It's like
cold?
a T-Rex.
Oh
you
my
just can't
God.
pull a girl's hair while you're doing it.
But
I'm
the
done
thing
with
is that like
I'm
you
so
could
done with you.
your arms would be useless. They can't carry heavy shit.
They would get stronger.
What if you just
By
kept
the
doing
more
the,
time that I
like-
carried stuff, I would just work out
What if
and
you
make
do
them
the
strong.
hand-
I'd have
Like-
baby muscle
But
arms.
it's all. Yeah, no, actually,
Baby
they're
muscles, and then also the
cartilage.
coordination.
They're all cartilage.
Yeah, it's like wobbly little baby arms and shit like that. That's
cartilage with, like, little
what are you gonna
bones
do
and
with those?
Strap them down.
Might as well. It's like not having arms.
I would get little extenders. I would get extenders.
Claws.
Yeah.
Or have absolutely no feeling in your lower half body.
Well, that would suck.
Lose all
Okay,
feeling in
that's
the
probably
lower
an issue
half
for me,
body.
we all know.
Yes, I think that's an issue for all of us.
Yes.
Sex would suck.
Exactly.
Yeah, you'd be like,
oh
what?
my, there'd be absolutely no
There would
point.
be no reason
no
for
point.
sex.
No pleasure.
No point. No, none at all.
Well,
But wait,
that's
if
horrible.
it's connected to your receptors.
Okay, so
Yeah.
no, you wouldn't. You would have no feeling from your waist down.
Yeah, but people who are paraplegic still have sex and they're
not enjoy. They can't feel anything. So
but the coming and all that stuff, they still feel the endorphins.
But how
can't
do they
feel
come if there's no feeling to get them?
Because
to that
the
point?
human body.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Because like when you come, you release endorphins, right?
Yeah.
That'll still happen.
The human body is still reactive.
You
don't feel it.
But okay. So what gets you to coming if you don't feel anything?
Correct.
Give me
I'm
a
good.
porn. I get a
nope.
boner. Stroke away.
You know what? I would be okay with
And then
that.
I wouldn't be able to walk.
I think
I wouldn't be
walking-
If
able
I
to
could
walk.
get access to like a scientist that was like, no, you could still walk, you just can't feel it.
Yeah.
How can you walk if you can't feel? People who don't walk, it's because they don't have feeling in their legs.
No, it's because they can't control that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could still. Yeah, my
When
cousin.
you lose
Okay,
feeling
so
in
my
something,
cousin.
how do you control that?
My cousin
if my
doesn't.
leg falls asleep, I can't stand on it. There's just no way I can do that.
My cousin
can.
lost feeling in the back of his calf.
Ooh,
He can still walk.
so weird. It's like a weird.
But
He
that's not.
accidentally
It's, but
ripped
it's
it
not.
off
But it's not a
with
calf.
with
it's
a
the
bear
whole.
claw.
You
You know
it's
those
the
bear
lower
claw
half.
bike?
yeah.
It came back around and it ripped off
Oh.
the back of his leg.
Yeah.
And,
So that's just that. This is the whole body. It's not just the leg or a calf. It's the bottom half of your body.
of your body.
What if it starts right at your vagina? Like just you can feel everything above it, but right.
I think. Do you think you could find other ways to come?
Yeah.
Like, I'll lick my
'Cause
nipples.
You
or,
have to understand the mind is very strong. So if like visually you'll probably get a boner, and I think you're not going to feel it. I think you'll
That's
come.
really
of it.
tough.
You know what I'm saying?
That's really tough.
That's what I think.
Okay, so if you can still have sex and be happy, then you can throw that one out. But if
But
you
I
can't,
wouldn't. You lose all feeling. That means the whole act of sex, I wouldn't be able to feel.
You'd feel the coming. You'd be like, I.
Again, I'm a woman, so I'm just speaking from me, not as a man. It's the feeling. It's not
Yeah.
my thoughts. It's not my imagination. It's literally the feeling
You
that
would
makes
just have
me
to get
finish.
into porn.
That doesn't sound fun to me. Then this is the same person that doesn't have one night stands. I just sex is for me personally with this card. It's the worst right now. I mean, it's really close to the bleeding lips or the almost bleeding lips because that's horrible.
That hurts. It hurts.
Exactly.
That's
but
like
this would
pain.
hurt my soul.
I would
Yeah, but
do
you
tricks.
To not have
Like
enjoyable sex.
I
that
would do
that
tricks
hurt
if I
me.
couldn't feel anything. Like I would be like
Nail through the
stab
wiener.
through the not through the wiener because I still want that to be nice. But like my
nail
leg,
it like
I
an
would just
eel.
like look at this. And
then
then,
just bleed out.
like, I'd be in a freak show and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Like, I would be the human pincushion. You know what I mean?
but
Like,
you'd
Why?
have to-
Because you're the only person on the planet that has ever lost feeling in the bottom half of his. Why would that make you a?
because I can still walk.
Why would that make you like a circus freak though?
No, because I can still walk and I can still like it's like regular, but it's just I'm stabbing my legs
This
and
doesn't
stuff
say
like
that,
that.
though. It doesn't say one way or the other.
I think you could still walk because all it's saying it doesn't say and not being able to use your lower body.
Okay, so think about.
You just wouldn't you wouldn't
think
feel
about
anything.
People, right? Exactly. So think about like if you were laying down or whatever, right, and your legs fell asleep. Just think about that feeling, right? Because I'm sure that no feeling is even worse than that feeling. I can't stand up.
But you can. In
I
this
can't-
scenario, you can.
I can't remember
I
when
wouldn't
was
want
that's
to.
how that's
but
how
it's really tough because
Think of-
you're like
the last
I just
time
feel
that
like
my leg fell
went
asleep,
weak.
the way to get it back awake is by walking around.
To a lot of people,
But that won't change this because you don't have feeling. You end up getting feeling by walking around. Walking around is going to
But I'm
give
still
you feeling.
able to walk around.
think about it too. Like you wouldn't be offended if somebody like smacked your ass like
When-
walking by.
When
You wouldn't know it happened.
when my leg is asleep,
That's not a plus.
I mean, the guy's happy. You're not angry.
Now you just made it even more for me. I know that's even worse now.
okay, if my
We
leg
went
is asleep,
straight to sex though.
Huh? Well, because that's what I'm saying is important to me. So what I'm saying
Yeah.
is that makes it horrible. You are just adding to the horrible. I don't
Well, I'm
want
just
to walk
saying.
around and have people like fondle me and not know.
I'd
That's
be okay.
horrible.
I'd be okay
You
with
would
that.
because you're a
I'd be
dude,
like, well,
not
thanks.
women. We don't like
Thank
being
you.
touched when.
We are the dominant species.
Okay.
Just saying.
species,
Species. Species. Pieces?
feces.
That's accurate.
Poopies?
Okay, is there one that we can get rid of?
Antarctica doesn't kill me. That doesn't bother
Yeah, I think Antarctica can go away.
I don't know.
Because I could still, I could fuck the scientists and still get off.
What if you couldn't feel anything and in art?
All right, stop doing that.
And your lips. But let's make our own.
No, these are good
I'm
enough.
just kind of sorry.
Oh, God.
Have the arms of an infant. Can you still get around?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that makes your arms completely
you're just a
useless.
T-Rex.
They're not. I can still grab things and I can still
They're
do
not. You can't
How do
grab
you
things.
know? Babies grab bottles, rattles.
Yeah.
They can grab
Barely.
things. It doesn't matter, but they can.
No.
I would rather have that than
Do
nothing
you ever
at all.
like? Have you ever had a like? You know when you put your finger out and the baby grabs the finger?
No,
There's no strength there.
Yeah, there
They
is.
do. Yes, they grab it.
If
and
I
then
wanted
with
to, I
enough
could
strength-
rip off that baby's arm.
Oh my God.
When's the last time you touched a baby?
Exactly. That's what I was going to ask
What
you.
the
When was the last time
fuck?
you've been around
What,
a baby?
Michael Jackson.
Hey. Anyway, that doesn't bother me. I can manage. I can still live.
I think the lips.
Right? I'm telling you, I'm on the fence with these two. That doesn't bother me so much.
Yeah.
The bleeding
infant
lips?
arms. I think of it.
I just keep thinking of the pain and like it reminds me of like paper cuts.
Damn, what happens when the computer wins?
The paper cuts.
Then we just keep going.
You know, to me, okay, bleeding lips. That sounds like torture. It's like always bleeding all the time. You're always
But the other
chapped.
scenario.
But it just says on the cusp. It doesn't say bleeding.
Yeah, like you're
Like
right there.
It's going to bleed. So you're
Yeah,
not
but like
bleeding.
if you smile,
Hurts. Yeah, you're
boom.
like-
But
you're
it
just
doesn't.
like,
But it doesn't
No,
say
when
that.
you
It just says
smile-
always on the cusp.
This is your smile from now on.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. People say I have a resting bitch face anyway. So.
No, okay, so I
That's
think
why all
that
the guys are like, smile.
if your face is
I'm
always
meaning to talk to you about that.
I'm gonna punch you. Yeah, I'm
if
gonna
you,
go.
oh, no,
fine.
no, okay.
Yeah.
If your face is always on the verge of bleeding, okay, then when you smile, it does bleed.
You just gotta do this.
Fine, and then he heals up again. I get it.
It's still
I still I'm
blood
sorry.
on your.
I love sex.
That's my taco face.
Can't do it.
Taco.
Can't do it.
Taco.
But you would still have sex.
True.
But one has nothing to do with the other.
No kissing. You couldn't kiss.
Yes,
In
I'll
sex,
still
you
have.
could not
Yes, I'll
kiss.
still have it, but it won't be enjoyable for me. Like I feel like you guys don't listen to any of the podcasts that I've been
I think
on.
no.
We know you're not satisfied. Okay. Like,
But I'm being
Jesus.
serious. That is not a life for me. It's not a life for me.
Yo ho ho. You sounded like
I couldn't even be by
sound like a
myself.
pirate.
I couldn't even use a vibrator.
that's right.
Because I
You
wouldn't know. No, yeah.
Could
no, I'm
I
good. Nope.
come without feeling my dick?
Guys are different.
That's the question.
Guys are different.
I think if I thought about it, I would. Because
You can.
have to understand.
But isn't
wait,
it? But if you guys
can
think
you-
about something, can you?
Just did.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Just did.
But,
Can you-
But can you finish? So, like, what I'm saying is, like, if you wanted to, could you lay in bed, not touch yourself, just think about something and finish?
Yeah,
I don't think-
have
no, I
once.
can't.
I have one.
I can't.
Right.
I can't.
Right.
Once I did.
No, I need a
How
little
old were
bit
you?
of.
24.
Exactly.
Now it's like I'm happy it gets up.
Correct. So right now,
I'm like, well, thanks.
I can't. No, that means literally just a life without it. And
Like
if I had chapped lips, that's not going to get in the way of really anything in my life. It's gonna it's gonna bother me and it's gonna hurt a little bit, but that's
You
really
couldn't
it.
kiss?
You couldn't.
You couldn't
people
do
would be
blowjobs.
less.
That's fine.
apt
You'd
to
be like
kiss you.
this. Oh.
Okay. Again,
People may not. Okay,
Dead-
so
dead
people may
face.
not want to mate with you.
Because your lips are getting ready to bleed
I'm
out.
saying, if your face is all tore up like that,
it's not face. It's just
your
that I
lips
have
are a
chapped
part of your
lips.
face.
I just have chapped lips. So me having chapped lips is going to make me ugly. It's going to change the rest of
Maybe.
my face.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I could find someone to have
Don't
sex with.
moisturize for a week.
You guys
You're
act like
a girl.
that's so difficult.
No, yeah, you're
exact
a girl. Yeah.
my point.
All you have to do is go boop.
Okay.
No, it's true.
Okay. That's my answer. For me, that's worse. I
Mine's
can
the
deal with the
lips.
chapped lips.
Mine's lips. Sorry.
Well, it's all about how much you enjoy sex for me. Like if you really enjoy it,
I don't
that's probably going to be worse for you.
I don't-
if you don't care
I
about it too
don't-
much, it doesn't make
I don't
that big-
think.
then bleeding lips or
I don't
pus-
think
bleeding lips.
I could come without feeling my dick.
You've never been there.
And so
Did you drown it in cocaine?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And then all of a sudden it's like the feeling comes back immediately and you're like, hey.
But there's no feeling. It wouldn't come back.
Yeah, that's cocaine.
Right.
I thought we were talking about coke.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing that I'm concerned about. If I could never come again, I think I'll go with the. I'll go with
it.
That.
It would make me a very angry, dangerous person. That I know for certain.
To be unfulfilled for the rest of your life.
That would make me a fucking monster.
I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay.
Oh, not me. Can't do it.
Because knowing my luck, I'll probably get prostate cancer. I won't be able to use it anyway, so whatever. Thanks, Dad.
I think it would make me celibate. Well, actually, it would make me sell all of it.
Hey.
Heyo. I'll go with. I think I'm gonna go with lower body over chap lips. Yeah. Okay, so
beat me. So
this one doesn't. It's not what it says. But what if it's not your face lips?
What if what? Your pussy lips are.
It doesn't say anything about.
No. But what if?
Oh.
What if those are cracked and bleak?
Combine these two together, but then put it.
No, this one would definitely make me choose this one. If it was my bottom lips, I would definitely be okay with losing all feeling. definitely. Oh my god, that's horrible, because it would put me in the same position, but I would have pain then. So I wouldn't even be able to have sex because
that's not what that says. But I'll go with the bottom.
What I was saying is your lips are chapped, getting ready to bleed and hurting, and you still can't feel your vagina.
My guess. I know that's not my card. So that's probably Maria's card.
That's not me.
She wanted that point real bad.
She's like, it's all about my vagina.
But it is, though. Nothing I said
not about men's dicks. I mean...
Okay, let's hope.
Because it's me losing all feeling.
Lion.
Pick your card.
All right, everyone. So that'll wrap up the first half of us playing Pick Your Poison. We hope you've enjoyed it. I know we've had a couple of days off. We've missed a couple of shows. We want to apologize for that. Just everybody's schedules has been kind of crazy this last month, but we're back on track. We want to thank you very much for listening. Please remember to share us on all the socials, and goodbye.
Is it?
Yeah, right here it would be the.
Yeah, your arms are supposed to be as your
just
height.
Like your foot is from your wrist to your elbow.
All right,
golden ratio.
We're probably gonna take all this out there because that was a lot of
it was
wasted time.